What's up, everybody? I'm your host, Al Walker. This is HCW, the Al Report. This week we've got a lot to talk about. We've had the pay-per-view this week. We just passed Monday Night Hell. There's so much going on, so many talking points. I've got my glass of red wine at the ready. So yeah, it's gonna be a good little show. The next 10 minutes or so, everything HCW. We had quite a lot of questions coming in from our fans through the past week over the last show, which I will cover eventually, but today I just want to focus on all the news and all the views of the wrestlers and HCW. So first of all, we're going to talk about Final Initiation. What a show this is going to be. We've got a whole set of amazing matches. Some of the best wrestlers in the world will be here. We got the world title on the line, Tyke Index, Snakebite, and the Gladiator. Apparently, after Monday Night Hell, Chanel White, she didn't quite make the cut, but this Tyke Index goes on. We had a double count out between the Gladiator and Snakebite. It's going to be a huge match. The fans are really looking forward to it. Now, we know in this match that the difference is Tyke Index has held the world title before. Whether that gives him an advantage, nobody knows. Snakebite, Gladiator, the two of them crave a title. Whether they get it or not, I honestly don't. I wouldn't put it past them because anything is possible here in HCW, especially Snakebite. We've heard Tyke Index address his intensity, and you're not going to get somebody any more intense than Snakebite. We know that this man is capable of far, far better things than he's been so far able to achieve in his career. How this man has never won a world title, I honestly don't know. The Gladiator is one of the biggest athletes in HCW. He's got everything there. He's just he's a hungry giant, and next week might be his destiny. We've also got one of the matches I'm really looking forward to includes Jarrell Howard, and he's going to be taking on Chanel White for the HCW No Limits Trophy. Now, if anybody's watched HCW in the past, you know that we take things to the extreme. These two individuals are vicious. They entice the word vicious. They are just on top of their game right now. And that match has the potential to steal the show. I'm not going to put my money where my mouth is in it. I've got a feeling this match is going to be absolutely off the chart. But yeah, and we've also got Gerald Christ of Natural Selection taking on Justin Thomas. No, this match is, oh my god, I am so excited for this match. We've got the whole Justin Thomas Charles thing. That has really intrigued me the past few weeks. I think that Justin Thomas, he just came into the real world. He's still getting guidance, but fuck, man. If there's ever going to be a chance for this man to take the next step, it's going to be his Final Initiation, but he's going to have to take on Gerald Christ, who is, when he's in the ring, Gerald Christ, he is an absolutely phenomenal athlete. And I'm not going to pick a winner in this one either. There's so many good matches coming up. And well, one of the things that really intrigued me about this upcoming week is Cyclone and Salty. Now, long-term viewers of HCW will know that these guys have been a tag team for a long time, and they've taken them all on. They've been in the ring with Taurus, Kyle Cross. They've worked under so many different owners, and I think it's quite heart-welding that they're going to have to beat the shit out of each other, but that's the regime we've got here. Lance Mikes, Glenn Greeny now. Those two guys, they run the show, they put them against each other. I don't think Cyclone Salty really have too much say in it, but yeah, that should be a fantastic match. We've also got Echo. Now, Echo, we've heard so much good things about this girl. She takes on Shawn Stevens, another fantastic athlete. That match, I'm looking for these two guys to show, well, guy and girl, because obviously Echo, she's got breasts, but yeah. Anyway, enough of my fantasizations. Echo, Shawn Stevens, that match, I'm looking forward to that one. That's going to be a personal favorite for me. Echo, I want to see if she can justify the hype. Shawn Stevens, we know he can bring it, whether he does or not, it's another story. And also, we've got a debut match. We've got Roxas Knox, is it? Roxas Knox. It's something like that. She's taking on Johnny Chaos now. These two guys, this is going to be interesting. Now, that's something I want to bring up. There's a lot of girls just now coming through the HCW. And it's healthy because they're bringing out the best, and they're not your average diva that, do photo shoots, pose for Playboy every 2 minutes. They are beautiful, intelligent girls, but they can also wrestle. That is the main difference. They can go, when they get in that ring, they let all shit fly loose, man. Between Chanel White, Knox, Echo, these girls are fucking awesome, man. And, one last thing on the pay-per-view, Victoria against Dark Shadow. Oh, man. #1 contender, the winner of the main event between Ty Kindex, Snakebite, and the Gladiator. But yeah, it's gonna be really interesting. Dark Shadow, he's a I don't know how to describe Dark Shadow. This guy has unlimited potential. He's got his dark moments. He's hit a dodgy past along with his friend Jared Christ, but he's a real chance to become the #1 contender against Vittori. Now Vittori, the last few weeks he has made an impact like nobody else in HCW. I'm expecting big things from both these guys. Let's see how it goes. But it should be an awesome match. Other news in HCW this past week, we heard that Steve Hardy is undergoing a fitness test. If he passes it, then he becomes a member, and he'll probably feature at the pay-per-view Final Initiation. If he doesn't, he's a friend of Lance Mike, so presumably he's gonna try and go the other route. But he was an intelligent guy. I remember him from my time in UIW when I've done reports there. And of course, he's been all around the EFED world. This guy has some amount of experience. He's gonna be pretty good, and I wonder what shape he's in. I've heard he's looked after himself. And we've also got injury reports. Joel Howard, he comes back this week, of course, but Highlander, we've heard that he's crushed his windpipe. Now, it's not good news at all. And we fear the worst for Highlander. He's not been the same guy since he came back. But I hope he does some soul searching this time off. I hope he makes a full recovery. Everybody in HCW is praying for the man. Natural Selection went too far, but they're gonna have their hands full at the pay-per-view. This is what that's all I've got for today, though, folks. I'm gonna enjoy my red wine. Enjoy the rest of the show. I'll see you next week.